Sarajevo je ove nedelje disalo zajedno sa svojim filmskim festivalom. Za nas koji događanja na njemu posmatramo sa strane, najočiglednije je ovaj glamurozni aspekt festivala, crveni tepih, zvezde i filmovi, ali iza kulisa je jednako živo. Brojni producenti su na, uslovno rečeno, ovoj tržnici razmenili ne samo kontakte, već i transakcije. Filmovi se kupuju, prodaju i plove između velikih i malih ekrana. Moj gost je jedan od onih koji jako dobro znaju koliko je teško finansirati film i jedan od onih koji filmadžijama pomažu da njihov film stigne do platna. Direktor Francuskog nacionalnog centra za kinematografiju i pokretne slike, gospodin Garandeau. Dobrodošli. Once again, I'm a little bit puzzled because when I think about the festival, I always think, yeah, glamour, red carpet, lots of very good-looking actresses. But the thing is, most of the festivals are one of the key elements of businessmen gathering and filmmakers gathering because a lot of business is actually being done during the festival. Am I right?
Yes, you're right. What is interesting in movies is that it's a dream. It deals with dream, but dreams that cost a lot of money. So we take advantage of this red carpet, this glamour, to attract a lot of people, and also behind the scene to build markets. Cannes was created like that, and the Sarajevo International Film Festival also is doing very well because it unites both the dream, the screenings, meeting with people, opening the festival on the city, engaging people, public, and also making deals, a lot of meetings, people coming from not only Balkanic area, but really from maybe the whole world now. And French producers, distributors, they are very present, especially this year. I met some Kazakh, some Russian, some Georgian producers, and so it's very interesting that thanks to the attraction of movies, then you unite, you gather a lot of people, and then they work together. They try to engage in new co-productions, new distribution deals, and that's very interesting.
So, from our point of view, it's always interesting to see how else in Europe, for example, state is being helping the filmmakers and film industry, because I'm thinking if the state gives money to the filmmakers to make a certain movie, do they actually influence what's going to go on screen? What's your experience on that? Because you're doing exactly that job in France.
Yes, it's a very interesting point. In fact, you have two obstacles, two threats: the political or ideological censorship, and also the economic censorship. So in France and in other European countries, we try to avoid both threats, and we give money to directors because it gives them freedom, it gives them time to make their dreams and to be independent from the forces of market.
But you're not influencing them, in a sense, yes. You have to put this on.
No, because we have some experts committees with composed of professionals, and they give us an advice on artistic grounds, only on artistic grounds, and then we take the decision. But we very rarely go against the advice that is given by these independent expert committees. So that's how we deal to avoid any influence in the subject's choice.
How much money do you give?
Our budget is about 700 million euros.
700, right?
Yeah, 700 million euros, because we not only invest in cinema, but also on audiovisual programs, documentaries, series, and even on video games. Anything that has to do with animated image.
Here's what I'm thinking. Would it be able for a national cinema to survive, if we're not talking about Hollywood, of course, without the state help? Is this something of a mainstream, if you like, that not a lot of movies would be made with independent financing if the state doesn't chip in?
Yeah. In fact, if we look at the situation in the planet, you see that cinematographies that are very strong, very vivid, very powerful, except America, of course, are all situated in countries where there is a strong political input. Of France, of course, which is the third market in the cinema, but also you can look at South Korea, you can look at small countries like Belgium or Denmark that they have very creative teams, directors and technicians. And in all these countries, you have a kind of a strong political and also financial input. So the question is, I doubt that it is possible to create a very strong industry if you don't have a very a big market, if you cannot exert a leverage effect on the whole world, which is the case, of course, of America, maybe one year other big countries in the world that also have some will in this field. So yes, we are proud of our system because we managed to reach some very good results.
On that note, thank you very much for the time you put aside for Al Jazeera Business.
Thank you very much for the invitation.